Libra, welcome to your tarot reading. If you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back. Either way, thank you so very much for being here. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to pull a traditional Celtic cross spread. Whatever message comes out is what the collective needs to hear at this time. I've set that intention with this deck and with my guides. So if you are here because this popped up in your feed, then this message is for you. And if you are here because of the title, then this message is definitely for you. Let's get into the tarot. This could be for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, wherever it is that you have Libra energy. So be sure and like the video for me. Hit that thumbs up. And definitely subscribe if you like the messages. All of your interactions really help to grow my channel. But it also pushes the messages out so that others get the messages that they need as well. They can get that guidance. So I really appreciate you doing that. Thank you. On the bottom of the deck, we had the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is about being assertive, right? This is like standing up for your beliefs, standing up for yourself and defending yourself, defending those beliefs. And, you know, he has these people that are against him here with their wands, and he's like really fighting for himself and keeping his boundaries and being very assertive on what it is that he believes in and, you know, his thoughts, his feelings. He is very much about standing up for himself. Could also be about being defensive, maybe being a little too on the defense and needing to maybe soften a little bit. So the situation is the King of Cups. The King of Cups is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. So you could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is also just that he is like the masculine, feminine king, right? Whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. We all have masculine, feminine energy. This is just like those really deep emotions, right? What you really care about. You know, he is a very compassionate leader, but it's also about really tapping into those deep emotions, right? That healing energy. And, you know, this could be like a counselor or, you know, some type of like healer that is in your life. And if it's not an actual person, it's just about like those deep emotions and remaining emotionally balanced, right? Because he is balanced with his head over heart, right? So there could be a need for balance here. So the blockage is the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is about, you know, all of your hard work paying off, right? Like really focusing on your skill set. Like he's really focused on this one pumpkin, right? So this is about putting all of your energy in and then all of your hard work paying off. But this is a blockage. I feel like maybe you're burnt out, right? You're putting all of this work in and maybe, you know, things are not balanced for you. Maybe this is need for work-home balance, right? I just feel like you're overworking. You're not feeling valued. So this King of Cups can be like, this could be a spouse. This could be a family member. It could also be a boss with this Eight of Pentacles here. Maybe, this boss, this person is not valuing you, right? It could also just be that you're not feeling valued. So it has you feeling a little emotionally unbalanced, right? You don't even have to be dealing with another person. It could just be that you're not feeling valued. So the root cause of this is the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is that reciprocity, right? Equal give and take. So this is, you know, you giving as much as you're receiving and vice versa. Again, balance. Like this is this, there's a scale in this card. So I feel like maybe things have been imbalanced, right? There's maybe too much working and not enough tapping into your emotions, right? Or, you know, maybe you are people pleasing. Maybe you're giving too much and that's why you're not feeling valued, right? Maybe you're putting in all the work, putting in all the effort, and you know, whether this is work or love, whatever the situation is, could be a family member. You're putting in all this work and there's no reciprocity. You're not getting that in return. And it just has you feeling like really undervalued, overworked, tired, right? Like you're burnt out. So in the recent past, what is still affecting this situation, you're leaving this energy behind. But we have the Nine of Swords here. So the Nine of Swords is worry. This is anxiety. This is up late at night, like replaying situations, replaying conversations, right? overthinking. Maybe I did this, maybe I did that, maybe they should do that, right? Like that's not serving you. This is like really just, I call it hamster wheel thinking, like just over and over and over again, right? Like what's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result, right? Like overthinking is not going to help the situation. You definitely want to plan things, but I feel like overthinking, this could really have you, maybe you need better boundaries, right? Maybe you feel a little defensive, but that's because you need to set a boundary. If you're giving too much and you're not feeling valued, I feel like you really need some boundaries here. Again, work, love, whatever your situation is. It's a general reading, so it'll be different for each of you. The message from your higher self or your guides is the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man is about being at a pause, like surrendering control and just releasing and letting things go with the flow, right? Like seeing things from a totally different perspective. Like he is hanging upside down here. He is seeing everything from a different point of view. So I feel like maybe things have been stuck or stagnant, or maybe you really do need to take a pause from the situation, take a step back in order to see it from a different perspective and kind of release the control with it, right? So in the immediate future, we have the Magician, and the Magician is all about that personal empowerment, right? This is about taking inspired action and then creating the reality that you want. So I feel like you're definitely going to take some sort of action here. You know, the Magician is the master manifester. He has everything that he needs. He has air, earth, fire, and water, right? Wands, swords, pentacles, cups. Everything he wants to create his reality. He just needs to take that inspired action. So I feel like in the immediate future, maybe there is some sort of action you are going to take, and it may actually help you with your personal power, right? If this has left you feeling undervalued or overworked or both, right? Like maybe that you're just working too much and you don't feel like your company's valuing you, or a spouse, or your dad, whoever this is, right? I just feel like that is changing, and you're starting to kind of step into that personal power and know that you can change the situation, right? You can step into your power here and create your reality and change things, right? So, you know, whatever the situation is, maybe going out and filling out a resume, going somewhere else, maybe confronting this person and being like, look, I don't feel like I'm being valued here, right? Setting that boundary. So in your thoughts and feelings, we have the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles, again, is earth energy. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I feel like this is you maybe, again, not feeling valued, not feeling like you are worthy, right? I feel like you're really doubting yourself for some reason here. Like you want stability, right? You want to be grounded. You want all of this growth. You want nurturing, right? I feel like you really need to nurture yourself. She is very kind and loving and nurturing. It's also about nature. So maybe go out into some nature and really try to meditate, manifest. Again, that you have the Magician, which is manifestation, like that master manifester. So I feel like you need to go out into nature to manifest, but you could just be feeling, again, doubting yourself. You don't feel valued. So in the environment, the influence here is the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is about being seen and, you know, success and doors opening for you. So it again is about confidence in your work. So he is very confident about what he is doing, and he's putting in all this hard work, and now he's being recognized for that, right? These people are viewing this and they're seeing. So maybe this is about a boss finally seeing your worth, right? Or you needing to have the confidence in order to be seen, right? So if you're not being seen where you are, this is you needing that confidence to kind of move forward, or really just finding, again, your confidence to step up and set a boundary, right? So in your hopes and fears, we have the Emperor. I love this. So the Emperor, again, is about taking decisive action, right? Like he has his armor on and he's ready to go at a moment's notice. This is about stepping into that healthy masculine energy and stepping into this leadership, right? And knowing that this is for your highest good, right? And setting a boundary is for your highest good. It's healthy energy. That's healthy masculine, right? You don't have to be cruel or rude to do it. Setting a boundary is perfectly fine. And it's very healthy to do, because then you're not overworked, you're not undervalued, right? So I feel like you're really hoping to step into this Emperor energy. On the flip side of this, you could be fearing control, right? Like you don't want to be controlled. You don't want to have a negative masculine energy telling you what to do all of the time. But I really feel like you're hoping to kind of step into this leadership type of energy, maybe even a leadership role at work, right? So the potential outcome here is the Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands is about a choice, a decision, right? So choosing to step out of a comfort zone. This person is in this castle, right? So maybe you're at this job and hey, it's paying the bills, right? Just because they don't value you doesn't mean that, you have to leave. Like it's still paying your bills. It's still doing what you need it to. So you're comfortable, right? But with this card, it is about stepping out of that comfort zone to grow and expand, like just taking those next steps because he has this globe in his hand, right? Like he has the whole world at his fingertips and he's looking out at the horizon. He needs to make that choice and step out of that castle to go out and adventure, to find new things, right? Like if you want to be a leader, be the leader in your life and step out of that comfort zone in order to grow and expand, right? You don't have to take this giant leap of faith, but you do need to leave this comfort zone that you're in right now. I just feel like you're not feeling valued, right? There's no equal give and take, and it really has you in your head. But definitely feel like you're changing that because we have the Magician here. So you're going to take some sort of action, really step into that self-empowerment. I really love that for you. I think that's amazing energy. I feel like it's just you need to set a boundary. And, this could be multiple people. It doesn't have to be just one person. This could just be the situation as it is, like needed to be emotionally balanced. This could just be you not feeling, valued by a boss. They don't even have to be a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, right? They don't have to be a water sign, but they can be. I just feel like you need to see things differently. Maybe spirit has you in this situation. If this is a work situation, maybe they have you in this situation so that you can finally see your value and step into your self-empowerment, right? Because a lot of times we don't do that. We just kind of, oh, it's fine. Oh, it's fine. Until you're in like a really negative situation or you're in this mindset, once you get uncomfortable enough, you're going to make those changes. So I feel like, seeing this from a different perspective, that everything happens for a reason. You're not being valued, and it is time for you to step into being more assertive and taking leadership over your life and going after what it is that you want here. So I really love that for you. I feel like this is very self-empowering energy. I just feel like it's up to you to take that next step and to really step into that energy, right? So I hope that message helped, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.